Good morning. We're back in Broken Ranks. And as you can see, we are not on this Bella today. I decided that I want to try something new while I'm working on leveling Miss Bella up to 30. So I've selected to start a new character. And she is... I forgot what she is. She's a healer type. Like, not a bard, a mage. I looked at the different classes and I was wanting something a little different, maybe a bit of a challenge. So this is what I selected. Now, I had been recording the whole intro and the tutorial and everything, but unfortunately I did not take into account the fact that the remnants of a not so little hurricane known as Ian was overhead, and somewhere in the middle of recording I lost power, and unfortunately I lost the footage that I was working on. So we are starting from after the escape from Tarn and capturing or killing the Atoran spy that was trying to blow up the ship. Now, Miss Medriel needs to find a hammock. Well, there just happens to be one conveniently highlighted. The hammock looks free. You lie down. As soon as you lie down, the recent events hit you like a cannonball. What now? You're alone. Your house was destroyed. You know that you won't return to Tarn for a long time. You'll have to find a way to survive in a completely new world. You hold the orders in your hand. You feel you're about to fall asleep. In the last moments before sleep overwhelms you, you think you can hear cannons. You have been at sea for a couple of days now. It's almost meal time. All our knowledge lost forever. What are you talking about? Our whole culture has been buried. All our libraries and temples were burned down. They captured the works of the Delsner Institute. Everyone was saving themselves, so no one took the books. I don't blame them. But a nation that doesn't preserve its history is doomed. I understand. Indeed, the future of Tarn is bleak. Goodbye. Ah. So, if I had chosen to save the books instead of the people, I could have given him some books, but I chose to save the people instead. Well, I'm kind of sorry, but not sorry. Hey, what are you doing here? What do you mean? I'm selling to Halagard like everyone else. Cut the crap. I saw you talking to the members of the guard. This means you're a soldier. You should have stayed in Thalia and got yourself killed for the glory of Tarn instead of fleeing on a ship full of women and children. Yet, here I am. Not without a reason, I'm sure. They wouldn't just let you go. Tell me, what are your orders? To assassinate someone? To deliver information about the fall? Or maybe you don't know what you're doing yourself. Maybe you're just their tool. Mind your business. But this is my business. You're trying to drag that stench all the way to Halagard. Listen to me. Whatever they told you to do, I suggest you move on. The past is the past. What happened in Tarn should remain there. It'd be better for everyone this way. You don't owe them anything. You can't just leave your past behind. I don't think he's going to give us anything new. Yeah, okay, he's not going to give us anything new. And that guy was mad at us. Of course, he's afraid that we're going to attract... What's that in my bowl, you psycho? He needs some calming down. I'm going to kill everybody here, and the cook will die first. We're all starving because of him. You're too loud. Loud? That fatty's going to be even louder when I rip his guts out. Listen, can you be loud somewhere else? I'm trying to eat here. Really? How about I punch you in the face? Calm down and nobody... It's too late. He's already coming at you. You sigh with resignation. Okay, your opponent has a high chance to hit. You can decrease it by adding more AP to defense, but also by using special skills, buffs, and debuffs. Warcry is one such debuff. It increases your opponent's chance to hit. Add it to your tactic. I didn't think a healer would use that. That did not help one single bit. Your opponent's chance to hit decreased significantly thanks to fear effect. At the same time, you were debuffed with RAM. Be careful, you will lose AP this round. This effect icon gives you information about its duration. You can mouse over it to see a short description depending on the skill. Effects can be negative or positive. You successfully scared your opponent, they'll be afraid for 2 more rounds. You don't need to repeat Warcry every round for it to work. Attack zones adhere to a certain sequence. Mental attacks are always used first, then ranged, then melee at the end. Use this newfound knowledge and finish off your opponent by yourself. It's a good thing I added a little extra to the physical defense. Boy, he's a tough customer. He's a wily one. Talk to the cook. Well, he'll forgive me if I sit first. So yeah, I created this character. Like I said, I wanted to try something new, and being a healer, she's probably going to be quite challenging, especially since it did say she has very low damage. That deckhand was a madman. Thank you for calming him down. Want some revitalizing soup? You'll get more as a reward. Everyone's going mad here. I've lost everything, but I'm hanging in there. The cook grows serious. I lost somebody too, and I'm also hanging in there. Eat something. We need to move on for them. You're right. Pour me some soup. The man lightens up and winks at you. It's very tasty. Here you go. A full bowl of soup. We Ternians need to stick together. Thanks. The cook pours grayish goo into your bowl and shoves it in your face. Enjoy your meal. You look at the grayish glop. The soup seems to be looking back at you. For Tern, you take a spoonful. You taste something unpleasantly crispy on your tongue. You feel cramps in your belly, but you swallow it anyway. How do you like it? You keep eating with a forced smile glow to your face, or you say, I think I'm good. Are we going to be nice? She does seem like the nice type of person, doesn't she? The cook is no longer listening to you. You completely focus on soup. Just remember to bring back the bowl when you're done. Of course, you head towards your hammock with a bowl full of suspicious-looking goo in your hand. Hey, you. Me? Yes, you. Come here with that bowl. Why do you need it? You'll see. You reluctantly give him the bowl. The sailor stares at the gooey slop for a while and then exclaims, They're moving. Huh, I knew it. Moving? What's moving? He looks you in the eyes. Maggots in the soup. The cook didn't even cook it properly. You're joking, right? He gives you the bowl back. See for yourself. You eyed the soup carefully. Now you see the white pieces you thought were rice are wiggling slowly. I think I'm going to be sick. I'd do something about it if I were you, unless you want to eat the slop until the end of the voyage. I'll discuss the choice of condiments with the cook. Wait a minute. It's not like I look into everybody's bowl, you know. I saw maggots crawling down the herring barrel. So? If you show that barrel to the cook, he won't be able to deny it. He'll have to explain himself. But I don't remember which barrel it was. They shuffle them around all the time. You'll have to look for it. Good idea. Do as you wish. I need to go now. Take care. Thanks for the help. Smells of fish. You open the lid. Just fish. Nothing suspicious. There's no smell. You open the lid. The barrel's full of clams. You don't see anything suspicious. This might be the barrel. It reeks. You open the lid. Apart from dead herring and crawling maggots, you see a chopped off head. It looks like it's starting to rot. What the? Don't touch that. You have 2 seconds to explain yourself. He sighs and takes a look around the mess. It's not the best place for this conversation. Still, please listen to the whole story first. Fine, I'm listening. It's the head of my wife, Maria. What? She was killed by Otorians. I wasn't with her. I didn't make it. I'm sorry to hear this. There are Urans in Halagard. They can speak with the dead. It's my last chance to say goodbye. That's why you've been keeping it there. Now I understand. He looks around. Listen, don't tell anyone, especially Bodon. Let's keep it between us Terranians. You think the boatswain wouldn't understand? Understand? Huh, listen. He'd throw me overboard. Bodon is a good man, but if he hears anything about magic or the Urans, it'll make his blood boil. Fine, I won't tell anyone. Thank you, you're a good person. The recent events, it all happened so suddenly. I know you must have lost someone too, but I need to say goodbye. Do you understand? I understand. No need to explain yourself. It means a lot to me, thank you. There's still the issue of the maggots. We need to hide the head away from food. Hide it in a place where it won't rot, I see. More or less. We can't leave it here, that's for sure. I'll look for a good hiding place. It's you, Medriel. Do you remember me? Of course, I met you at the fort. How are you doing aboard this ship? I heard about that friend of yours. Well, the important thing is you're safe and sound. It's better not to think about this too much. Maybe. But it's difficult. Listen, do you know any secluded spots on the ship? Not really. Our countrymen are everywhere. But from what I know, the hold is off limits for the rest of the crew. But not for you. He shows you a key hidden in his pocket. I'm resourceful. I can give it to you if you need it. I do. He gives you the key. Take it. It's the least I can do. Thanks. We'll meet again later. I love how being nice to the old guy has helped you out in this situation. Oh, that's one rat dead. Ooh, a whole 3 experience points. You're not going to grind experience killing rats, that's for sure. The barrel's dusty. Nobody's moved it for a long time. This one will do. A moment later. Okay. Why did it duplicate itself? Yes, it's a good spot. He carefully places the head of the dead woman inside the barrel and covers it with salt. No one will find her here. Thank you once again. Not everyone would be so considerate. I was lucky you found it. I understand you. I also need some closure. We all have a past, don't we? Some things you just can't leave behind. That's true. Take this. It'll make your fresh start in Helligard easier. I hope you can begin a new life there. Thank you. I hope you can say goodbye to your wife in peace. And I received a little gold. And a little experience. Go to your hammock. And it is indeed a strange voyage. Utoran spies. Ships almost getting blown up. People shoving their dead wives' heads in barrels of fish. Just so that they can go to some mystic and say goodbye to them properly. Yes, it's all very, very strange. Alright. That seems nothing going on up here. Huh, there's a couple pigs in there. They look happy. He's looking at the surface of the sea with empty eyes. It's better not to trouble him right now. Okay, so he's not saying anything different. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to go to my hammock again. Although, is it technically my hammock? It's a hammock. It's very messy despite Boatswain Bowden's forceful encouragements to keep the hammocks tidy. You lie down. It's been a long day. The recent events still trouble you. You think about what you left in Tarn. You think about your family. About what might have happened with Alice. About whether Sonia and Ellen survived. All these images flow under your eyelids, not letting you sleep. After a long time, you finally fall into a calming slumber. You fall into a deep sleep. You don't know how long you've been sleeping, but suddenly you feel someone touching your neck. You open your eyes only to see a familiar, ugly face leaning over you. The deckhand notices that you're awake and withdraws his hand from your throat. She's woken up. What are you doing? Take your hands off me. You thought I'd just let it go? I see you're not backing off. Fine. Let's finish this before we reach Helligard. We've already breached it, but you're not going out ashore. Die. I feel like you need more rest, but you have no choice. You have to fight. Every attack uses a certain amount of resources, stamina, and or mana. Make sure you have enough of them. If not, the resource will be drained and the attack will fail. You will see your character's exhausted. 5% of your stamina, 5% of your mana is regenerated every round. If you think that battle might last long or you're low on resources, consider decreasing the number of attacks per round. Choose a tactic and reduce the number AP assigned to the last 2 attacks. Thanks to this, you have additional AP at your disposal. Decide if you want to use them to improve your defense or increase the accuracy of your attack. How about both? Once you do this, click the clock. Thanks to a lower number of attacks, you don't lose as many resources, and the additional AP improved other aspects of battle. Remember, the longer the fight goes, the more chances to hit your opponent will get. Sometimes less is more, but not always. When leveling up, don't forget about your resources. You need enough to fight for a long time. If you decide to invest in other attributes, you might want to consider lowering the number of attacks in your tactics. Missed. Alright. He is wily. There. But he's down. He looks at the dead deckhand. Finally, he got what he deserved. It was self-defense. He wanted to strangle me while I was sleeping. Yeah, I saw everything. The idiot was a thorn in everybody's side. Don't worry about him. Good luck in Halagard. Thanks. He's so casual about it. It's like, yeah, the guy deserved it. Good luck. Let's get us some health up. Wonder when we're going to get our first... Let's find out. The basic ability of every druid. Profound knowledge of the forces that animate the universe allows them to reverse the process that destroys living organisms, accelerate body regeneration, and infuse other characters with vital force. Whenever a character is healed by this spell, they receive debuff that lasts 2 rounds and lowers the effectiveness of healing spells on them. Okay, so we have a healing skill now, which I'm sure we should probably put over here and use when we're absolutely in need of it. Halagard is on the horizon. The boats are ready. Now get off my ship. Do you know where I can find other Ternians in Trentus? He eyes you carefully. I don't know, and I don't care. Are you throwing me out? I wanted to say goodbye to the crew. Are you surprised? Yes, I'm throwing you out. It's nothing personal, believe me. I just want to limit the number of crewmates who are marked by fate to 0. Why do you think I'm marked by fate? He leans uncomfortably close. I can smell it on you. You reek of destiny, if you know what I mean. And I've heard about your soldier friends. They're all dead, aren't they? That proves nothing. They died because of Utar. Believe what you want. Only the wary survive at sea. Those who test their luck perish. If you say so, goodbye. Okay. We are on shore. Welcome to Halagard, Ternian. If you respect our law, behave decently, and don't piss other people off, you'll be fine. Will do. Good to hear. Go now. Can you at least tell me where I can find more Ternians? The only Ternian I know is Darko Norl. Actually, everybody in Trentus knows this name. Where can I find him? Go to the inn in town. He's always there. Thank you. Have a nice day. And I have leveled up. I received a little gold for that. Go to the inn in Trentus. Yes, I will in just a moment. Oh, the compass shows you the way to the main goal of the quest. Click to see exactly where you need to go. Okay. Go markers on the map show you the place where you need to go. Zoom out by using the mouse scroll or move the map by holding the left mouse button to find your character. It'll be marked with a pawn icon. Okay, are we done? Okay. What do we want to put a point or two into? Or do we want to hold on to them for when we get more stuff? Could put one in Warcry. Nope, can't. Oh, maybe we can't. Okay. Would have thought we could. Can do this, though. Power increases the damage you deal with magical attacks. Knowledge improves the accuracy of magical attacks. It also increases your chance to avoid ranged and mental attacks. Since dexterity also increases your chance to avoid ranged attacks, the higher these two attributes is used. One in mana or one in... we're going to go with health. Because, you know, she's not exactly the strongest creature in the world. Don't worry, next week we will be going back to Miss Bella. Yeah, I think we can do 2 episodes of Miss Medriel here. And then go back to Miss Bella. Hopefully, by then I'll have gotten her up to level 30. Attic, look. Do my eyes deceive me? I don't think so. Let's go then. We need to tell them. Stop. Do you have an invitation? An invitation? For what? He gives you a piercing gaze. For Mr. Norrell's birthday party. You need an invitation to attend. It's an inn. Everybody should be welcome. Not today. I need to speak with Darkle Norrell. You're not going anywhere without an invitation. How can I get it? If you don't know, it means I can't let you pass. All right, I'll find another way to speak with him. Stop. Why didn't they let you in? Who are you and why should I talk to you? Angrily, because I'm telling you to. My name is Druid Olmerg, Senior Municipal Inspector. Meaning? Meaning I represent the Empire. Tell me what's going on at once. It's Darkle Norrell's birthday. They won't let anyone in without an invitation. He sighs with resignation. His initial harshness fades. Such audacity in the middle of an imperial town under the town hall's nose. I didn't do anything. I don't mean you. By the decree of Emperor Harold the Red, inns inside city walls with commerce rights cannot refuse hospitality to anyone unless the person is ill, under the effect of magic, insane, or non-human. So they should have let me in. They should have. I don't know what's wrong with this stinky Trentus, but even I'm getting tired of enforcing Halgardian law. I'm new to town, and you're right about the air. He takes a closer look at you. Are you a Ternian? That's right. He smiles sourly. Welcome to Halagard. Shame you started exploring it from its worst part. I've seen worse. I believe you. Do you need something from Norrell too? Not from Norrell, from the innkeeper. I keep finding him. His chimney is smoking all over the alleys and showering sparks over nearby houses. The innkeeper pays the fines but doesn't fix the chimney. A never-ending story. I'm sorry to hear this, but I need to go now. I have to find another way to talk to Norrell. Wait, I'm getting ulcers just thinking about talking to the innkeeper. You hand him the fine, and he pays the guards. I'll send them with you. I'm glad I've earned your trust so quickly, but what will I get in return? You will be able to speak with Darko Gnarl just as you want it. Alright, I'll do this for you. He breathes a sigh of relief. One less silliness. You need to go through Grace's brothel. Enos and Alte will go with you. They'll collect the fine and bring it to town hall. Fine. See you later. Okay, so. Get out. Fine. We have gotten Miss Medrill here to Trentus, generally in one piece, and she's taken on her first assignment. But we will continue that next time. And until then, bye for now.